For the last like 8 months, I've been very all I've been doing is just trying to understand different parts of the financial world, and I'm so far away from where I like possibly need to be. So I don't even know like I don't even listen. Our audience are typically middle school, high school. Where do you start? Because if your schools are going to teach you, the only places I was seeing it was like Robert Kiyosaki on YouTube and all these random YouTube channels. My gold. But it would just pop up, and so like. How would you start, like, if you're a listener?
Investing or crypto or everything?
General, like, financial IQ. Everyone wants to be rich.
Yeah.
Where do they start?
Gosh, the problem is getting started in finance, and I'm not trying to pitch this. I have a whole program on this, so I'm thinking back to my program. Getting started in finance is so much about starting to, when you get paid, thinking about, I get to invest, and that being your first urge. Like when I get a deposit from YouTube or whatever, the first thing I think of is, oh, sweet, I get to go buy some more stocks. Yeah. It's literally the opposite in our culture. Most of the time it's like, paycheck, come and buy that PlayStation. Let's go. Yeah. You know? Yeah. That's what we've been taught, to be consumers, to have the next car, the better lease, the upgraded pickup truck, the whatever.
Right.
Breaking that is
buy the Pokemon cards.
Yeah, all of it, right? Breaking that is the hardest part, especially since now so many things are branded as, oh, it's an investment, like, oh, a watch or a purse or whatever. Bad, in my opinion, okay? And I'm not trying to bag on watch collectors or that. That could be advanced. Call that advanced investing, okay? But get started by thinking about, when I get paid, when I have extra money, I get to invest. Because I think one of the mistakes I made, I know I made a mistake. I sold my World of Warcraft account in like 2008 for $2,000.
That's a ton, right?
It's a lot for a World of Warcraft account. Yeah, but I was in a top 10 guild. I had a lot of great gear, and I don't know. The guy who bought it, I find out 3 months later, he lost his job and was on unemployment. And I'm like, this is why people need to learn finances. You don't spend $2,000 on a World of Warcraft account before losing your job, okay?
But he's still gotta play World of Warcraft.
I know, that's kind of sick.
You gotta go to the account.
It's so much more time to play World of Warcraft.
Hey, you know what? Now he gets to play more. That's
and
true.
Now he can say he has Kevin's old account.
So, okay, I took that $2,000. I bought a TV.
Okay.
A $2,000 40-inch Sony Bravia.
Yeah.
Like that TV.
That's how much a 40-inch TV costs?
Uh-huh. Like 12, 13 years ago, yeah.
Oh, that is
crazy.
That's a huge bummer.
Because
that's
like,
a huge bummer.
That TV right now is like $125.
Yeah.
Oh, I mean, because I don't know, we just buy TVs on OfferUp, and they're literally brand new 4K TVs, and we spend $150 on them.
Yeah.
Stop it.
You're
making me feel bad.
All of our couches and furniture and TVs are from OfferUp.
Good. Nice.
You know what the worst thing ever? And if my friends have gotten out of stocks or gotten out of crypto that they bought. Yeah. You always say that, imagine you did this, right? Yeah. And it always just kind of strikes people's cores the wrong way. Yeah. But imagine you bought $2,000 in Bitcoin back when.
Oh my gosh! Yeah. Instead of that, exactly.
Yeah, right?
That's the idea, right?
Honestly, though, you could have bought $2,000 worth of anything in 2008. Okay, 2008.
And it's a great because
at the end of the year too, when the market had crashed.
Because that was a recession, right?
Yeah. I mean, imagine buying Apple back then. I mean, what was it? I don't know. Pre-split, it was probably like $30 or something like that back then. But I mean, hey, those are the things you look back at. I was like, well, yeah, obviously I should have done that, but I didn't. Yeah. You can't change the past. So now it's all just about looking forward. I mean, Lauren and I, we were talking yesterday. We're like, gosh, our expenses are really low relative to even our income. And we don't spend that much money. Our mortgage payment all in and everything is like $2,900 or whatever.
Wow,
It's really low for what we have. Her car's paid off. My interest rate on my car is 1.49% on my Tesla. I'm like, I'm not paying that off. 1.49% is really low. But just every extra dime we have, invest, real estate stocks. And I think when folks get that mindset and they think, look, I'm 15 years old, I'm 18 years old, I'm 20 years old, I'm 30 years old, whatever. You're investing for the next 30, 40, 50 years. Yeah. Like, who cares about the fluctuations in the meantime? Just get invested. Once you get in the investing mentality, that's the hard part. Once you get in, you just keep adding. Yeah. You just keep adding. You get used. You start finding your place too. Oh, what am I? Do I like this show social trading? Do I like just day trading, swing trading? Whatever. You do well in some places, you do poorly, you learn, you get educated, you get exposed. The number one thing is get in.
But do you guys agree, like, when you're at a party and people are there, like, everyone's talking about how they are investing in some way? You know what I'm saying? It's like everyone's like trying to one-up each other on what they're in. Like, I'm in this shit, though. You heard about this coin?
Yeah, exactly. It's weird now because, like, back in, like, high school when we, like, go to, like, parties or whatever, it's like no one would talk about like crypto or stocks or anything, but like now our Gen Z
It's
is
a
like
status thing.
It's like everyone's
Right?
getting into stocks, everyone's getting into Bitcoin, everyone's getting into
It's really good.
crypto. It's freaking crazy.
Yeah.
Like really,
Yeah.
or the other night, someone goes, "Oh, Bitcoin crashed. I gotta buy the dip. I gotta buy a bit." It drops like
Good.
$2,000.
I
And
know. But like that's
$2,000
great for you.
in
People
Bitcoin. I was
are
like, wow.
watching to understand
Buy the
more
dip,
and
buy the
more.
dip.
Let's go.
But would you agree that there's some kind of like huge, just a ton of new people that are just
younger
audiences, and you saw that like when GME happened, so many people subscribed. I'm sure the last couple months.
The concern that I have is folks they get too much into the momentum plays.
Right.
They follow because the stories that froth up on social
It's
media.
like a trend.
Yeah, and you take these trends, and then the stories that froth up are the success stories. You know, it's this person became a millionaire on Dogecoin or on Bitcoin or this whatever coin or this whatever stock, this pharmaceutical or whatever. And then the stuff crashes, and then people go, "That's it, I'm never getting in." And then they leave jaded. And then what happens is those are the people that probably got into like penny stocks in like the 70s and 80s, who are like 50, 60 years old right now, living paycheck to paycheck. And it's no, I don't do the stock market. That's gambling. It's rigged. It is gambling. No, you can't win in the stock market. Yeah, you can.
Yeah.
You just have to invest with a long run mindset and keep the speculating a little lower. So that's probably my number one concern for people starting is I just don't want them to turn jaded and get out.
Because when you first get in, you're like, oh, this is the cool thing. I'm gonna put in literally 80% of my entire net worth, and I want results in the next 3 to 5 days.
Yeah.
Right. But it's definitely
get
the
this.
wrong way to.
I did a Tesla video in January of 2020. Did a Tesla video, putting 50 grand in on Tesla, and it was like $925 before the split, right?
Yeah.
So $925. The thing went down to like $890 the next day. I have this list of comments of people like, such an idiot, such a loser. Here the next day when it's down, 5% or whatever.
Yeah.
Everybody's just like pissed and bagging on the video. There's actually a comment now. Somebody came back to that video and is like, yeah, well, here a year later where it's basically $4,000.
Yeah.
After the split.